Aloha to all of you, it's me, the Traveling Bee, and I have an exclusive for you today. We'd be collaborating with our sister channel, Seashell Surf Hawaii, today at the King Kamehameha Day Parade 2025. King Kamehameha was born in Kohala on the island of Hawaii somewhere between 1731 and 1752, and during the time his mother was pregnant with him, Halley's Comet was in the sky. She was also craving the eye of either a tiger shark or another chief, and some people speculated and said these are all signs of a good chief. Although he was not the highest ranking of chiefs, he did a lot of things that gave him mana, which was his spiritual power. Some of those things include lifting a slab of stone that they call the Naha stone. He unified the islands by conquering the island of Hawaii first, going to Maui, conquering Maui, and then Maui chiefs on the island of Oahu after Maui armies had defeated Oahu. As a teen, he met Captain Cook at Kealakekua Bay in 1779, and even though King Kamehameha was raised to be a great warrior, he knew that when the foreigners came and they were no longer isolated, that the islands had to be unified. And so at the Battle of Nu'uanu on Oahu, he used cannons to win the war, and all of the Maui army was pushed up and over a cliff called the Battle of Nu'uanu.
Visionary leader of the troops wore Kamehameha rose to unite the Hawaiian Islands, forging a single sovereign kingdom. Though the island of KAUAʻI
and as you heard the MC say there in the background, Kauaʻi was never conquered by force by King Kamehameha. He attempted twice and failed. The first time there was a storm and the fleet of canoes got lost. The second time there was an outbreak of oku'u or cholera, and a lot of the warriors were killed. So Kamehameha used diplomatic measures such as forcing Kauaʻi, the king of Kauaʻi and Niʻihau, to marry his wife, Queen Ka'ahumanu of Maui, to create land ties. Now, Kauaʻi's kingdom of Kauaʻi and Niʻihau had been in 400 years of peace, so he wanted no wars. And so he did what he needed to do to protect his people and became one with the other Hawaiian islands under Kamehameha's rule. We call this place the Hawaiian Islands today because he was from the island of Hawaii. During his reign, Kamehameha was good friends with the United Kingdom, and therefore when Kamehameha created the Hawaiian Kingdom flag, he incorporated the Union Jack in the upper left-hand corner and made 8 stripes for the 8 major Hawaiian islands. He died in 1819, a year before the missionaries arrived in 1820, and left the kingdom to be ruled by his son Liho Kamehameha II, who was too young to rule at the time, and so as Queen Regent, Ka'ahumanu was the real ruler of this kingdom. 2 things happened after that. Ka'ahumanu broke the kapu, or the taboos of the old ways, and sat with the men and ate. And also, Liho allowed the missionaries to come ashore to the Hawaiian Islands. And those things changed the dynamics of Hawaii.
Natasha with me with the second car.
From KAUAʻI was chosen as the Ali'i Ainoki, the highest possible order at that time. Following in 1904, the Royal Order of Kamehameha initiated and held the first observance of Kamehameha Day, the celebration is continued every year to this very day.
Last week, sudden rush. Rain is a blessing. Kewane, ua loko mai ka'i.
Hale'ona Ali'i o Hawaii La'o Kamehameha. The benevolent not-for-profit organization began in 1886.
There's the rainbow plumeria.
Founded by King Kalakaua.
That's alright. Just don't want it to blow away.
In 1918, it was reorganized as KAMEHAMEHA. Members of the organization include members of the House of
I told you rain was a blessing. That's the mana'o.
Here.
Up next is the daughters of HAWAI'I. And following the daughters of Hawaii is the 2025 Grand Marshal Bernard Cavallo Jr.
Oh. Skibby's football. Pop Warner. I met him at Mr. Bender's funeral.
How's it going?
I showed that.
I like to stay dry, so it's not raining. East Society. If you're lucky, you may catch a malasada. Are there some malasadas? No, we're not doing malasadas. No, we have malasadas there. No malasadas. Founded to preserve and celebrate the legacy of the Portuguese.
No, it's over the video.
All Girls Rodeo Association.
This is going to be a hard
Mayor
one.
Kwame sends his heartfelt mahalo to the King Kamehameha Celebration Commission for the King's Parade and Ho'olau Leila Kane.
Aloha, Mayor.
This is the Quiet All Girls Rodeo Association, founded in 1999 by 11 women. Their mission is to promote rodeos for women
Okay, now I'm going to
while
sit.
presenting eyes with ranking and western culture. Today they have over 40 members, from young girls to grandmothers. As the saying, save a horse. Ride something.
Aloha.
Please welcome the Kauai County Council. Kauai County Council, we got Vice Chair Kuali'i, Finance Chair Aaron Kanashiro, Safety Chair Councilmember Kyle, Park Chair Councilmember, what's her name again? Oh, Councilmember Wong.
Aloha.
The other council members didn't feel like getting rained on, so thanks guys for holding down the fort. They drop. Their meetings are every Wednesday if you feel like getting it, then it's like.
And here comes Kauai's foremost halau. Halau Kalei Mokihana o Lena Ala. With Kumuhula Lena Ala Jardine Pravau. For more than a decade now, the halau has been placing first in some cases at the Keiki Hula competition and at Merry Monarch competition. This year they were the second overall winners at Merry Monarch, but Miss Aloha Hula was won by Jaden Pavau, daughter of the Kumuhula Lena Ala.
That's right. Miss Aloha 2025.
These young ladies coming from the halau may have been prior contestants for the Miss Aloha Hula title. The Merry Monarch Festival is like the Super Bowl of hula competition, and the first night of competition is for Miss Aloha Hula, in which each woman dances in the kahiko, or the traditional category, as well as awana, the modern category. These lovely ladies will not be the only ones riding horseback today. The pa'u units are on their way, and just look at the lovely leis that not only the people are wearing, but that the horses have. Those are just exquisite this year. In the year 2009, I made a teeny tiny speck of sand of a contribution to Lena Ala's halau, as I had a Hawaiian language student that was also a student of hers who introduced a chant of mine to Lena Ala. She asked if she could use it at the 2009 Keiki Hula competition for their walk-in chant, and more honored I couldn't have been. And with their performance of the dance that night as well, they were the first place winners. And what a lovely opportunity it was to hear your chant being sung by a chorus of young children. Wonderful experience of my life.
Future dancers. Cute. Aloha.
This is the experience group. Most seasoned people. Like fine wine.
And we begin with the pa'u rider units. Now, a pa'u is a skirt that women would wear while horseback riding side saddle in the old days. The first horse was introduced here in 1803, and the paniolo, or the Hawaiian cowboy, was born. And women sometimes were better equestrians than the men. Now, each island is represented by a lei and a color. And so they'll be wearing lei that represent the island and the color that represents the island. And there's a princess for each one. And we're starting off with the Royal Pa'u unit.
Please welcome 2025 Pa'u Queen, Roxanne Rocky Palau. Look at more high-quality magnet than ever. Rocky was raised between Tokyo and Oahu. She and her husband, Marvin, have been married for 33 years. Wait, no. They've been married since they were 2 years old? They're 35 now? Wow. 7 children and 10 grandchildren. What is going on? Her childhood was filled with beach days at Kalakapi and poolside memories of Hawaii surf. She's a cheerleader, hula dancer, and anti-theater Kanua, an avid outdoorsman. She volunteered at Agile Trent, southern hostesships in Arizona. Attendants, we have Jasmine, Destiny, Kabuki, and Bakugi, retired individuals in Idaho, each of it to 50 plus descendants. What's that, Brooke? Daughter of Rocky. With Shania. I knew that. I'm gonna stop soon. So if you're wondering, her units, they are created in the style white carnation roses, wood roses, and greenery like tea, alpaca, and some of India. It took 2,000 hours. Lots of sleepless nights to make this. Escorts Roger, Kyoki, and Kyoki. Oh, let's see Kyoki. Kyoki Palau and Kyoki Tegoy Palau. The reason why we all came here, our Cooper Scooper crew. Cooper Scooper crew. Up next, the Girl Scouts of Hawaii. Thanks. We just had a party here.
Come walk with us, Girl Scout. What's going on?
Slept in.
Girl Scouts of Hawaii was established in 1917 and is the forefront of the next generation of female leader movement.
is the island of Hawaii, represented by the color ula ula or red, and a lehua, the flower or the buds of the lehua tree. Lehua is the first tree that will grow out of a lava field, and thus it is symbolic of Pele. And Pele is on episode 25 and fountaining 1,000 feet at the Halemaʻumaʻu crater on the southeast rift zone of Mauna Loa on the island of Hawaii. And you hear the poo or the conch shell being blown to introduce royalty about to approach. That's what the conch shell is used for in some cases. And next we have the island of Kahoʻolawe, which is a small rocky island off of the coast of Maui. It was used by navigators to go back towards the east or Tahiti, and also by kahuna, but it was not a populated island. Kahoʻolawe in modern history was used for military target practice, and many Hawaiians protested and some even lost their lives. So the military eventually gave Kahoʻolawe back to the Hawaiian people, and many Hawaiians and other people have been trying to restore it, even though it was only used by the kahuna, the priests, and navigators, the canoes when they would take off to go east. It was an important island.
Christina proudly represents the island of Kahoʻolawe. Their heartfelt thanks to all who played their comments. This is the first ever KAMEHAMEHA Girls Flag Football Champions. That's right, the champions.
Flag football has now become a sport for all high school girls here in the state of Hawaii, and the inaugural winners were Kauaʻi's very own Waimea High School Menehune girls. Congratulations, Menehune.
Yeah, keep it for...
Representing Maui this year is a Maui Paniolo. Maui is represented by a kala or pink, and their lei is the lei loke lani, the small pink roses.
There will be a
Next, we have the island of Lanai, represented by Alani, the color orange, and the Lei Kauna Oa. This is another Halahula Kapahula o Hinano with Kumuhula Troy Lagazo. Aloha!
Step into history at the 37th annual Festival. Cherish cultural events.
He's a Kumuhula.
That was Kumuhula. Up next, representing the island.
Next, the Pa'u unit from Molokai, represented by the color O'Ma'o or green, and the Lei Kukui, which is any part of the candlelit tree.
Trolley rides in celebration of this enduring tradition of Pa'u riding, born by a dedicated team of equestrians and makers committed to preserving Hawaiian culture. Princess Jade, Page Cheyenne, attendants are Heather and Alyssa. The escorts are Sydney, Kaiwa, Grub, and Nola. We want to say mahalo to the waymakers, Nicole, Emma. All names are crafted with ethically gathered materials, including Kukui leaf and flowers, LÍHUʻE, Kuku, Hawaii, along with Southwest Airlines. If you make it long enough noise, they'll give you 5,000 miles. 70,000 miles. Make some noise for 70,000 miles. That guy, talk to that guy. You want to make a lot of air. The greatest photographer, make some noise for Dennis 54!
Dennis, you're a great photographer. Give me a call when you retire. I want your job. Here comes the Pa'u unit for the island of Oahu, where Honolulu is located. They are represented by the color Lena Lena, which is yellow, and the flower Ilima is their lei. We'd be wearing fat jimmies of Hawaii. Don't just be fat, be comfortable. By the way, I am dressed so comfortably today, and I look fabulous, darling. Thanks to Fat Jimmy's outfit coordinators. Mahalo.
It'll take me a year to edit this. It's okay. The end is near.
And if you're wondering, those are real flowers. They accept tips, so if you want to run up and give them $100 bill.
Kauaʻi's very own Kameha'o thrown us in his band from Kamehameha schools.
I don't know, a young group. Isn't it him? It is Kameha'o.
You just had a birthday, right? Happy birthday! He is officially 35. Running on 14. 15? 15. All I know is I wasn't invited to the other party until 15. I know
Oh, this is the best. Come on. Full of Shani Pila.
There's also the contestants for this year.
KAMEHAMEHA used to be on a social platform and discuss things about Hawaiian history and Hawaiian music. He's a singer. He's great. And he's a KAMEHAMEHA school student. And many times, many of the musicians come out and make it big from their wonderful musical education here at KAMEHAMEHA schools. Best of luck to you, KAMEHAMEHA, and your musicians. You guys are gonna be stars. That's one of my favorite songs to dance to. I just get lost.
Breaking the law over there, jaywalking.
Next we have the Pa'u unit for the island of Kauaʻi, represented by the color poni or purple, and the lei mokihana, which is a small green, very fragrant berry that grows only here up in Kokee. And we also intertwine those leis with the small leafed maile that grows only here on Kauaʻi. Maile is a vine that you find also up in Kokee and in the upper forest areas. Maile does grow on the other islands, but it's a bigger leafed maile that's not as fragrant as the Kauaʻi maile.
I can sit and listen to KAMEHAMEHA sing all day. I love it. He's got himself his nice little KAMEHAMEHA school group together, the kids.
Somebody gotta get the dog right.
Up next, hello, LīHUʻE Tomato Kalani.
Well, they're either
If you're wondering if it's a photo, yes, you can give them one.
That's why.
Next, I'll leave it for our feature spa.
Aloha.
And they're ready to pachi. Oh, they have a regular photo machine. There you go.
And the KFD Dalmatian is letting us know that the Paiko, or the parade, has ended. And in the famous battle cry of King Kamehameha, I mua e nā po ki'i, a ohe hope e ho'i mai iai. And that means, go forward, my younger brothers and sisters, and drink the bitter waters of battle, and do not turn back. And that's why the Kamehameha schools uses the phrase I mua as its slogan. And I mua is also used by the people to be determined to go forward in their endeavors. This is the Travelin' Bee, coming to you from the King Kamehameha Parade. We be wearing fat jimmies of Hawaii. Don't just be fat, be comfortable. We be buzzins. Travelin' Bee trips are filmed entirely on location in Hawaii. A big mahalo nui loa to all of you for joining me, the Travelin' Bee, for this wonderful King Kamehameha Day Parade, the 152nd parade, coming to you from LīHUʻE, Kauaʻi, in the Hawaiian Islands. As we say here in Hawaiian, until we meet again, a hui ho and aloha!